What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for another Group 3 race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like this is going to be able to get ready to use the Mclaren F1 GTR with my library design. So, this is going to be able to do much quicker, fast, and much challenging ways to be able to get ready to get started. So, I hope that this is going to be giving a lot more better, that this will be able to take under 2 minutes of a lap time practice. So let's just gonna go and get ready for another time trial. We'll be able to get started out. To be able to get well chosen, we'll be able to begin. So I hope that this is gonna be very good. Glad that this is gonna be able to take another run until this will be able to have tomorrow's weekly races, and now this is going to be able to do much quicker, fast, and one tougher corner skills that this will be able to take a lot more better. So everything is well organized to be able to have a well performance check. So just going to have brake balance by 1, and this will be able to do a lot better, that this will be able to have to take a lot more speed to get. So maybe this is going to be able to do much quicker times, that this is going to get very cautionable, that this will be able to avoid spin outs, that this is going to be able to do a lot quicker skills that this will be able to take. So maybe this is going to be able to do one quicker skills to be able to take the hot lap. Will might go very advanced, that this will be able to get skillful to be able to take. Now looks like this is going to be able to go a little bit partially checked on for it, so everything is going to be able to take plenty more inside turns whenever it's going to get plenty much more better chance that this is going to be very effort to do it. So it'll be able to do a little bit much quicker, as much as possible, to be able to do a lot more speed distance. We'll be able to get there. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to take much better work to be able to have to take plenty more distance to be able to get there. So it'll be able to do a lot more acceleration and handling, that this is going to get very much quickly edge, that this will be able to get there. So maybe this is going to be giving one best mid-engine opportunity. We'll be able to do perfectly better, that this is going to be able to take much more speed to be able to take the chance we'll go on. Alright, so looks like this is going to be given enough time until this will be able to have 2 laps for practice, until this will might join in session again. And this is going to get very partially rough, that this is going to be very hard on the turn. It is going to be very harder to get. So it'll be able to avoid the outside turns on the hillside rides. It definitely might be pretty tricky for the Mclaren F1 GTR. We'll be able to do much quickly to be able to work fast to do it. Okay, this is going to be able to take plenty much more handling to be able to do it. So it's going to be very closer edge, that this is going to be able to stay on the inside. We'll do it much better. Okay, going on that last turn, just going to have to take that one cone. We'll be able to make the main queue. We'll be able to get there. So this is going to be able to take another lap time. We might get a chance to do it. I hope it will does, because this is going to be able to take a little bit more track, but time is going to be okay. Just gonna have to retry. Just gonna be able to make sure, never want to ruin the moment, that this is going to be very difficult to be able to take. Alright, so looks like this is going to be able to take a 2-minute time warning check, that this won't be able to get ready. So it's going to be able to do a lot quicker and a lot more thinker skills to get, but it's going to be very closer, that this is going to be very hard to be able to get. Okay, this is going to give a little bit further distance ahead. It is going to be very slightly difficult, that this is going to be getting a little bit harder. Okay, it's just going to raise up the speed, and now this is going to be able to do much better to take. Alright, there you go. Looks like this is going to be able to take a little bit fierce challenge training, that this is going to be able to go up ahead, and now this is going to be able to take a lot more strength of distance. We'll be able to have to get everything well approached. Okay, looks like this is going to giving a little bit far edge, and now this is going to be able to get a little bit closer to get. I hope that this is going to be able to take the hillside turn is going to be very easily, that this will might take the fast advantage will might go better. So maybe this is going to be able to take, but this is going to giving a little bit far edge that this will might have to do a lot more training, that this is going to be able to keep up for the race. So it'll be able to do just fine, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to do it. And now this is going to be able to work hard to do it, a lot of more handling, that this is going to get very tougher or better, but it gets very needed that this will might be able to stay focused, that this will be able to take a lot of contingency of a good clean race, that this will might go better. Okay, looks like this is going to giving a little bit time check until this will be able to give a good sprint up ahead. Okay, looks like not pretty much, but still trying to be able to take 12 check to be able to participate. We'll be able to join in session. So here we go. Let's do it for one good race. We might get better. So it'll be able to do just fine. And then this is going to be very far up behind. It's going to be very tougher to be able to get. But I hope that this will might do a little bit perfectly well, because this is going to be able to do a lot more racing to do, a lot more practice to do. We'll be able to get ready for another race will begin. So let's just gonna be prepared to get started, to be prepared to be ready. And now I hope that this is going to be giving a lot more excellent race that this will be able to take. Alright, it's good to go. And now let's get ready for a warm-up to begin. So it will be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to take a lot more practice to be able to keep up on it. Only for the time trial of the race that this is going to be able to get. Okay, looks like this is going to getting a little bit much more edge to be able to get everything started out, and this is going to be able to do much correctly, that this is going to get very closer to do a lot more speed to be able to take the slipstream. We might get a little bit chance to do it. Okay, best of luck to all of you in this section. And now this is going to be able to take a better good clean race. We'll be able to get started. So looks like we'll be able to get ready to go, and now this will be able to take another good warm-up race to be able to get started. So luckily that this is going to be able to take always the usual for 4 laps, and now maybe this is going to be very tougher, that this will be able to get ready. So I hope this will be able to do a lot better, and getting into tough challenges will be able to be made, but the further that this is going to be able to do a lot harder to be able to keep well maintained on the driver rating, that this will be needed as possible. Looks like other desperate drivers wanting to raise up the driver rating, just gonna have to do a little bit more time to be able to keep up and work hard to be able to drive faster much as possible. So here we go. Let's get ready for a rolling start to be prepared. Set the auto drive on, and now this is going to be able to take another 4-lap challenge. We'll be prepared, and this is going to be a 1 good speed of a Group 3 challenge. So let's do it. Let's take it to a 1 good race position. We might get there. And then luckily that the F1 GTR race car is now definitely might be able to take the spotlight. We might go in. Okay, this is going to giving a little bit closer edge, that this is going to be taking a little bit wide open. Just going to be very quickly to be able to go fast much as possible to do it. So take much inside turns, we'll be able to do much quickly to be able to take. So it's going to be able to take a little bit hard challenge, that this will might stay on in the current position, that this will might give a good stability balance. We might be able to get there. Okay, looks like going in. Just gonna be able to have to try to catch up to the rest of the group, and this will might be able to take much more slipstream. Will might perform more acceleration. We'll be able to get there. Oh boy, trying to make sure to lose that control. this is definitely bad parts, so this will might be needed to be able to stay focused, and then this is going to be able to do the correction lines that this will might be able to take. Alright, let's just gonna have to take it to the top position. We'll be able to go better, and then this is gonna be able to give it one good race we'll might hold on for. Well, looks like this is gonna be giving a one good grid race moment that this is gonna be able to catch up on it. Okay, just gonna make sure that this is gonna be able to stay on current position. Is gonna be able to do it shortly to be able to pass on and get everything well quickly. Okay, stay on it. This is going to be very good. Tighten up on this race. Is definitely might be able to get faster to get. Okay, going in. That last turn is going to be very harder to be able to stay in current position. Whenever, if anybody can take that overtake, is going to be very easily to make the move. Oh man. That was loosening up on that edge of this handling. Is definitely might be able to stay on it. Just stay on track, and then this is going to get very closer edge to do it. Oh man, back in 10th place. This is going to get very worked hard to be able to get better. Alright, looks like things about to get a little bit yellow flag called in for. Just gonna be on the lookout that they're on ghosting. Okay, looks like things are about to get pretty much closer to do it. Just gonna have to be much careful to do it, so it's gonna be very well maintain the pace, because looks like suspension's might need to have a little bit check to do it. Oh man, looks like getting a little bit far behind. It's gonna be able to do a little bit more quickly to be able to go fast as much as I can, but it gets very tougher on any opponents. Has definitely got the most fastest lap. Okay, giving a little bit terms of giving a fair race, we might do a lot more better. Gets a little bit difficult, gets a little bit harder, and gets a lot of handling on any other Group 3 car. Is going to be able to take much more practice to be able to do a lot more improvements. We'll be able to get there. Okay, looks like this is going to giving a little bit harder to get, so maybe this is going to be giving a one tough challenge that this will be able to try to keep up. Okay, looks like again, this is going to giving a little bit hard fair race that this is going to be able to do much concentration, that this is going to be able to do a lot better. Okay, almost there. This is going to be able to take much more better chance that this will be able to do a lot more run. And then this is going to be able to take the rush. We'll be able to get seriously. Just going to keep it going, and now this is going to be able to take much more handling. We'll be able to do much more ways to catching up, and then this is going to get a little bit harder to get. Almost, and looks like this is going to be able to stay on track of the inside turns. Is going to be able to do a little bit roughly to get. Oh man, this is going to be able to block the pace. Is going to be pretty much more edge. Alright, looks like this is definitely might be giving a little bit hard advantage that this is going to be able to take, but it gets a little bit harder. Of course, this is going to giving a little bit much more time that they're way too fast, but it also might need to be able to have a very good, better chance to do it. Okay, looks like just going to be able to make it closer there, and now going to be able to take one good turn, and then this is definitely might be able to give a little partially rough on it, because maybe this is going to be able to have to take a little bit check on the conditions. Is definitely might be able to do much importantly to do. Okay, looks like this is going to giving a little bit hard race, that this is going to be able to take a little bit time to do it. Oh man, looks like going way behind, that this is going to be able to take a lot more runs to be able to take. Okay, almost there. Now, oh man, this is going to giving a little bit much better, that this is, I thought this is definitely might be become a friendly competition, but this is definitely might be able to do much harder, that this is going to be able to take. Oh boy, looks like losing up the handling effect, that this is going to be decreased SR is going to be a little bit harder, that this is definitely might be able to try to keep up. Okay, coming down, and now this is going to be able to take one more hillside turn. Whoa, man, I can't believe that was close. Okay, relax guys. Just going to make sure this is going to be giving one good, better passes to do, and now this is going to be very roughly, that this is going to be able to take a lot more hard work to get. Okay, looks like this is going to be giving a race well done, so looks like that considers the 14th place finish, and now, wait, just getting one good chance that this will might make it there, and then, alright, that was a race well done, and that's, my viewers, this is going to be one tough race, that this will be able to have a good competition, to be able to have a good balanced handling race, that this will be needed for sure. Well, can't say that this may be getting a little bit better, but sometimes it gets pretty tougher and pretty hard, that this is going to be able to keep in track of the driver rating much often, that this will be able to do much more practice whenever we can. Alright, so looks like giving some better earnings we'll be able to have, and then looks like getting a little bit closer to 1 mil, and now that's how it happens, that decreased SR is going to be very harder to be able to reach up on it. So looks like it will be able to do a lot better. So, well, it's okay. Mistakes happens for the race, alright. So it will be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to keep up, that this will be able to do a lot better. Well, just going to make sure that this is going to be able to have a one good perfect handling effect, that this will might be able to stay in touch. So we'll have to make sure this will be able to have a very good race, so we just definitely avoid spinouts or having bumps that may cause a decreased SR might be going on. So looks like that was a very exciting race. That was to be able to do a lot better, to be able to do a lot more practice, that this will might keep up. So looks like just gonna be able to get ready to exit out, and then this will be able to get ready to wrap this up, to be able to get everything going. So maybe this is going to be able to take plenty much more time to be able to have to keep racing. So it would be possible that this will might be able to stay focused, to be able to keep up whenever you get to the highest position, to race up for a little amount of the driver rating. But sometimes it gets pretty difficult for other racers tries to be able to reach up on the top position. It gets extremely difficult, that this will be able to get better or higher, that this will be able to get. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.